Today's show is brought to you by Yubico. In today's episode, Ethereum eyes 3-week winning streak versus Bitcoin as the Bitcoin price drips below $39,000. I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis. And as crypto analyst Rec Capital shares, Bitcoin is now in the process of retesting its 21-week exponential moving average as support. The 21-week EMA is a time-tested bull market indicator. And regarding the London hard fork scheduled to take place today, Mikhail Van de Poppe says, I'm expecting a short-term top to be happening today on Ethereum. Healthy correction after EIP 1559 before the heaviest bull run of them all happens. Also in today's show, is Ethereum truly ultrasound money? Bloomberg TV recently interviewed Ethereum co-founder Joe Lubin, who says that Ethereum will be orders of magnitude bigger than Bitcoin. And he also goes on to share the second step that's in full play right now is the democratization of the global decentralized financial system. And this step is the introduction of something that people are calling ultrasound money. I'll be breaking down everything you need to know regarding this London hard fork scheduled to take place later today. Also in today's show, mega wealthy Bitcoin whales are disappearing as immense distribution phase plays out, says on-chain analyst and statistician Willy Woo. That's right, the on-chain analyst says the largest Bitcoin whales are disappearing as a massive distribution phase is underway. And he goes on to share, don't get locked into the short-term game. Look into the big picture of are your Bitcoins going to be worth $500,000, $1 million, or $10 million in the next 10 years. I'll be breaking all this down for you. Also in today's show, breaking news just in, Bloomberg Intelligence report says Bitcoin back on trajectory towards $100,000. Quoting the report here, supply is declining while demand and adoption are rising in most countries. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the highlights from this Bloomberg crypto report entitled Bitcoin Going for the Gold. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As we can see, Bitcoin currently correcting as Ethereum and many of the altcoins are in the green. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick, before I kick off today's show, today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, Yubico. This is their core flagship product, which is the UB key, which is a hardware security key, which offers the absolute best level of security for online accounts, device logins, and two-factor authentication. This is the best way to protect your crypto, email, and social media accounts. Click the link in the description to get yours today. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. How's it going, crypto fam? Holla at your boy. Are you pretty excited for the London hard fork scheduled to take place today? The Ethereum hard fork, which has been very long anticipated. Let me know in the comments below. As usual, we have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. Bitcoin headed lower on Thursday this morning after an attempt to reclaim that critical $40,000 resistance, which failed to garner buyer support, which you can see right here in the Bitcoin 1-hour candle chart. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed Bitcoin dropping to local lows of 38,700 this morning on Bitstamp, down about 1.5% in the past several hours. The largest crypto had benefited considerably from remarks by Gary Gensler, the new chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, on Tuesday, but momentum stalled at the psychologically significant $40,000 mark. Thursday's dip took away the prospect of flipping the 21-week exponential moving average, one of several eyed by analysts this week. Checking out this tweet from Rec Capital, Bitcoin is now in the process of retesting its 21-week exponential moving average as support. The 21-week EMA is a time-tested bull market indicator. Meanwhile, on-chain indicators once again contrasted with middling Bitcoin price action. In particular, Thursday revealed the extent of long-term hodler Bitcoin accumulation, this reaching new all-time highs. More of the Bitcoin supply was now in the hands of long-term hodlers than ever before, which is definitely a bullish indicator. Quoting Glassnode right here, previous bull markets were triggered when long-term hodler supply reached between 63.6% and 71.5%, although often after many months at those levels. Glassnode, which produced the data, added in the comments, long-term hodlers currently hold 66% of the Bitcoin supply, which you can see right here in this chart. Now let's talk about Ethereum and the London hard fork scheduled to take place later today. Ethereum's token could reach new local highs in the coming months after its latest successful hard fork. Analysts forecast as strength against Bitcoin continued. Ethereum/BTC hit 0.0693 on Wednesday, the date of the hard fork deployment, its highest in nearly 2 months. A local resistance point, the 0.07 BTC level, has yet to reappear since the Bitcoin-inspired market drawdown began back in May. Nonetheless, among altcoins, Ethereum has exhibited notable strength against BTC, and its hard fork London, referred to as Ethereum's improvement proposal 1559, should catalyze performance further. And for the short term, however, a chance to consolidate recent gains is on the cards, says traders. Checking out this tweet from Mikhail van de Poppe he shared yesterday. I'm expecting a short-term top to be happening tomorrow on Ethereum. Healthy correction after EIP 1559 before the heaviest bull run of them all happens. So there you have it. Do you agree with Mikhail van de Poppe that the Ethereum London hard fork is likely to ignite the heaviest bull run of them all? Let me know in the comments right down below. And before I break down our next story of the day, is Ethereum really ultrasound money, as well as mega wealthy Bitcoin whales are disappearing as immense distribution phase plays out, says on-chain analyst Willy Woo, as well as breaking news. Bloomberg Intelligence report says Bitcoin back on trajectory towards $100,000. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin currently correcting in the red, down about 2% for the day, trading just under $38,000. We have Ethereum up 1.5%, trading above 2,600. We have Cardano down 1%, trading at $1.34. Polkadot down 0.37%, trading at $18. And Chainlink down about 4%, trading just under $23. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. ConsenSys founder and Ethereum co-founder Joseph Lubin has implied that Ethereum is transitioning to ultrasound money status ahead of the London hard fork slated to activate today at around 12:30 p.m. During the interview with Bloomberg TV, Lubin was questioned on the imminent Ethereum improvement proposal 1559 upgrade, which will see Ethereum transition away from a bidding base fee market to a fixed price and burn mechanism. Lubin stated that the London hard fork is a part of a broader global movement in which the first step is the democratization of the earth, and the second step is the democratization of the decentralized financial system and the introduction of ultrasound money. Quoting him from this interview, the second step that's in full play right now is the democratization of the global decentralized finance system, and this step is the introduction of something that people are calling ultrasound money. The term ultrasound money has been a long-running meme held in the Ethereum-based communities, which mocks Bitcoiners who describe Bitcoin as sound money due to its capped supply of 21 million. Checking out this old throwback tweet from Justin Drake from 2020. If capped supply Bitcoin is sound money, then decreasing supply Ethereum is ultrasound money. And checking out this response from Dan Held quoting Satoshi Nakamoto. The root problem is that all trust that's required to make it work. The devs must be trusted not to debase the currency, but the history is full of breaches of that trust. So there you have it. The meme refers to the EIP 1559 proposal's burn mechanism that could result in Ether supply becoming deflationary after more Ethereum is destroyed than created. Each transaction will burn a base fee, resulting in a decreasing supply of the asset. From now on, some believe that it will give Ethereum a stronger value proposition than Bitcoin as ultrasound money. Quoting the Ethereum co-founder here, so we're a fixed amount of gold on the planet, and the fixed supply of Bitcoin represents sound money to certain people. With 13 billion worth of Ether locked up in Ethereum 2.0 and $70 billion locked up in decentralized finance, we have enormous demand for the Ether token, Lubin said. And now we're burning the Ether token with the introduction of the London hard fork. Ether seems unlikely to become deflationary soon after the London hard fork, and the upgrade doesn't ensure this by default. Twitter user Corpy highlighted on Monday that this doesn't mean that Ethereum immediately becomes a deflationary asset. For that to happen, Ethereum burn must be higher than Ethereum issued in block rewards. Bitcoin maximalist Peter McCormick appeared unhappy with Lubin's interview and discussions of ultrasound money, noting on Twitter the following: ultrasound money is a disingenuous use of language. It implies that Ethereum is better money than Bitcoin, while directionally centralizing and operating with a flexible monetary policy. And Max Kaiser's response to all this: Ethereum is tragically centralized. The people behind it are charlatans. The mainstream biz news is clueless. Responding to this Bloomberg TV interview with the Ethereum co-founder Joe Lubin. And checking out this other tweet from Eric.eth, the Bitcoin community has gotten so pathetic that they actively beg regulators to classify ETH as a security. This has been going on for years, and here's some examples of many just from today. The London hard fork is a major milestone in the journey of Ethereum 2.0, which will change the network's consensus algorithm from proof of work to proof of stake. How many of you are excited for this major upgrade of the Ethereum network? Let me know in the comments below. Also, what's your long-term Ethereum price prediction for this cycle top? Holla at your boy. Now, before I break down our next story of the day, mega wealthy Bitcoin whales are disappearing as immense distribution phase plays out, says on-chain analyst and statistician Willy Woo, as well as breaking news. Bloomberg Intelligence Intelligence report says Bitcoin is back on trajectory towards $100,000. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just under $1.6 trillion with 85 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and current Bitcoin dominance back on the decline at 45.2%, with the Ether dominance at 19.3%. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Voyager token up 19% for the day and 66% for the week, trading at $3.34. Aave up 13%, trading at $351, and BitTorrent up 11%, trading at 0.003. Now checking out the top losers within the top 100, we have Perpetual Protocol down 5% for the day, but still up 26% for the week, trading just under $16. We have Axie Infinity down 4%, trading at $41.66, and KuCoin token down 2%, trading at $10.12. Now, which altcoins are you currently most bullish on during this bull cycle? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated dead in the middle at a 50 out of 100, which is neutral. Yesterday was a 42 in fear, last week a 50 neutral, and last month a 20 in extreme fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Popular on-chain analyst and statistician Willy Woo says the largest Bitcoin whales are disappearing as a massive distribution phase is underway. That's right, in a new interview with crypto analyst Tone Bays, shout out to Tone, Woo says that humpback whales or entities holding 10,000 BTC or more are facing extreme extinction as they have been distributing their large Bitcoin troves since 2012. Quoting the on-chain analyst here, the mega wealthy are disappearing from the Bitcoin blockchain. This is like a story of immense distribution of coins to even distribution, which is exactly what you want in a monetary network. The guys in the middle are still in the middle, but there is a general divestment since 2017 downwards, which is very healthy. The little guys are coming up. And although the sustained selling of mega wealthy Bitcoin hodlers could sound bearish to some, Wu explains why the distribution is actually good for the long-term health of BTC. Quoting Willy Woo here, humpback whales exiting over time is not a good sign. It is hell yes a good sign. You want them to distribute for the sake of decentralization. When you look up, down, and locally, you may look at whales buying or selling. But if you're interested in Bitcoin going from 763 micro pennies to $42,000 over 12 years, you're interested in whales reducing their holdings and the masses holding it. Don't get locked into the short-term game. Look into the big picture of, are your Bitcoins going to be worth $500,000, $1 million, or $10 million in the next 10 years. Wu says that there is one emerging breed of smaller Bitcoin whales upping their share of the market, which he says is playing a key role in the current boom cycle. Quoting him here, the only difference that we've got right now is the rise of the dolphin sharks over 100 Bitcoins. This is the rise of high net worth family offices and hedge funds. I would say hedge funds, the majority of those are held by many investors. We've got a lot of high net worth entities buying the dip, and they're reflecting in the dolphin numbers. And overall, we're getting a very clear picture that the spread of wealth within this network is moving incredibly well towards an even distribution and a very decentralized ownership. And to watch this entire interview between Willy Woo and Tone Bays, check the show notes below the video in the description. And before I break down our final story of the day, breaking news just in, Bloomberg Intelligence report says Bitcoin back on trajectory towards $100,000. And I break down all the highlights from this new Bloomberg Crypto Outlook report entitled Bitcoin Going for the Gold. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 865 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsjest.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. It also greatly helps support the channel. You can also follow me on all the major podcasts and platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok, so be sure to follow me there. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. This month's Bloomberg Crypto Outlook report is a bullish future trajectory for Bitcoin, stating we see performance parallels that can get the benchmark crypto back on track towards $100,000. Let's go BTC. The intelligence report stated what's changed in about 3 years is sufficient to sustain more of the same for most of Bitcoin's history: rising prices. Supply is declining while demand and adoption are rising in most countries that welcome open discourse and free market capitalism. The report notes that Bitcoin is becoming digital gold in a world going that way, and that the free market capitalism is on the rise via digital assets, and unless enduring trends reverse, the US dollar and Bitcoin stand to be primary beneficiaries. The outlook noted what Bitcoin provides to developing nations such as El Salvador and other populations that are largely unbanked. Bitcoin is helping to bank the unbanked. In the primary up-and-coming country, China, doesn't permit the free flow of capital or discourse. That's right, El Salvador recently adopted Bitcoin as legal tender, and they are now on a Bitcoin standard. And on Bitcoin's disruption of traditional financial markets, the report stated, when views that counter longer-term trends become consensus, probabilities often tilt back towards enduring trajectories, which is the bullish outlook we see for Bitcoin. The report also contained many graphics depicting the rise of Bitcoin compared to declining bond yields, gold prices, and altcoins, commenting gold appears increasingly naked, if not paired with Bitcoin. The report noted that the bullish fundamental underpinnings of Bitcoin, and went on to define its virtues as a hedge against inflation. Bitcoin represents rapidly advancing technology, pressuring inflation and supporting quantitative easing, which buoys the stock market. The Bloomberg Financial Intelligence report also perceived bullish signals when pairing Bitcoin with crude oil, sharing the following: the Bitcoin hash rate and the crude oil may appear to have a little in common, but some reversion from extreme levels have bullish implications for the crypto. And regarding the China exodus, Bloomberg noted that the Bitcoin hash rate correction is likely complete. The sharpest ever plunge in the Bitcoin hash rate is likely over, and the price is set to keep recovering if previous patterns play out again. A plunging hash rate reflects discombobulation among China's miners and is a temporary dip in the discovery and Bitcoin price trends as we see it, the report continued. The Bloomberg Crypto Outlook even weighed in on the Bitcoin energy debate, stating that gas flaring is a problem that Bitcoin mining is helping to solve, in addition to enhancing renewable and helping govern the power grids. The report also made tenuous connections between Bitcoin and the oil market, writing that the dip in the Bitcoin bull market appears over and an end of the bounce in crude oil may provide underpinnings. Bloomberg also commented on Bitcoin's dominance over centralized alternatives such as Ethereum, quoting them here: the number 2 crypto is likely more at risk to a pullback in the stock market than store value Bitcoin. So there you have it. Do you feel the Bitcoin price trajectory is heading towards $100,000 as this Bloomberg Outlook report suggests? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to include this report in the show notes below the video in the description so you can check it out and read it for yourself. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show: Ethereum eyes a 3-week winning streak versus Bitcoin as the Bitcoin price drifts below $39,000. Also in today's show, we discuss, is Ethereum really ultrasound money, as I broke down all the latest with the London hard fork upgrade scheduled to take place later today. Also in today's show, we discuss mega wealthy Bitcoin whales are disappearing as immense distribution phase plays out, says on-chain analyst and statistician Willy Woo. Also in today's show, I shared breaking news. Bloomberg Intelligence report says Bitcoin is back on trajectory towards $100,000, and I broke down the latest highlights from this newest report. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. And real quick before I go, let's talk about the smart way to protect your crypto with this YubiKey from Yubico. This YubiKey is the strongest form of 2-factor authentication that you can use. Now here's why I'm personally using it and why I highly recommend you consider doing the same. When it comes to protecting your crypto on crypto exchanges, you couldn't get any more secure. To take caution, especially with all the hackers out there, all they need is your username and password and they can literally steal your crypto. Well, with this device, even if a hacker gets a hold of your username and passwords, they still cannot hack your account. That's the power of the YubiKey. This YubiKey is the strongest way to protect your logins and transfers at the exchange level, and works right out of the box with major exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, and Gemini. And not only does this YubiKey help protect and secure your crypto, it also works on all your major email accounts, including Gmail, as well as your social media from Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. So go ahead and click the link right down below this video in the description and grab your YubiKey today. Use my promo code CryptoNews10 to save $10 off your order. Go ahead, click that link right down below, grab your YubiKey, save $10 using my promo code CryptoNews10 so you can sleep at night knowing your crypto is protected. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Yubico, for sponsoring this video. I appreciate you tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.